My viewers, happy to be with you again today. In our last meeting, we treated the place values under number-based system. Today, we are going to look at the conversion to a denary to convert a denary number to any other base. That's what we shall look at today. Now, to convert a denary number to, say, an octal number, that is a number in base 8, we divide the denary number successively by 8. The answer is given by the remainders in the successive lines, starting from the last and reading upwards. We will see what that means. For example, to convert 692 in base 10 to an octal number, that is to a number in base 8, we proceed as follows. Look at what you have here. 692 divided by 8 will give you 86 remainder 4. 86 divided by 8 will give you 10 remainder 6. 10 divided by 8 will give you 1 remainder 2. 1 divided by 8, of course, is 0. We are carrying the 1 up as remainder. And now what do? You arrange these remainders. You arrange them upwards. You can see the arrow. You arrange these remainders upwards. Therefore, 692 in base 10 is equal to 1264 in base 8. I hope you followed the process. We are going to look at converting a number from one base to another. To convert a number from one base to another, like you have a number in base 8 and you want to convert it to a number in base 6 or base 2 or any other base. Let us see the process. So this time around, to convert a number from one base to another other than base 10, first convert the number to the denary, that is base 10. You will first of all convert that number to a number in base 10. For example, to convert 234 in base 8 to a number in base 6, we proceed as follows. 234 in base 8 is equal to 2 times 8 to the power 2 plus 3 times 8 to the power 1 plus 4 times 8 to the power 0. From what we did in place values. That will give us 128 plus 24 plus 4, 156 in base 10. 234 in base 8 is equal to 156 in base 10. Now, we now go ahead to convert that number in base 10 to a number in base 6 by dividing that number by 6 and arranging the remainders like we have just done. 6 divides 156 to give you 26 remainder 0. 6 divides 26 to give you 4 remainder 2. 6 divides 4 to give you 0 remainder 4. You arrange the remainders upwards. So 234 in base 8 is equal to 420 in base 6. Remember, there's something you usually do in mathematics so as to know whether your answer is right or wrong. 234 in base 8, we are saying it is equal to 420 in base 6. We can check it. We can verify it. How do we verify it? 234 in base 8, convert it to a number in base 10. 420 in base 6, convert it to a number in base 10, and see whether you will get the same thing or not. We check. We check. 2, 3, 4 in base 8 is equal to 2 times 8 to the power 2 plus 3 times 8 to the power 1 plus 4 times 8 to the power 0, which will go up to be 128 plus 24 plus 4, which give us 156 in base 10. Now 420 in base 6 is equal to 4 times 6 to the power 2 plus 2 times 6 to the power 1 plus 0 times 6 to the power 0. What is it equal to? It's equal to 6 squared is 36. And if you multiply 36 by 4, 36, 6 squared is 36. 36 multiplied by 4, you get 24 carry 2, then that will give you 144. 2 times 6 will give you 12. 0 times whatever you have there is 0. And what does this give you? This gives you again. So you can see that 234 in base 8 is equal to 156 in base 10. 420 in base 6 is equal to 156 in base 10. So you can see that our conversion is in order. That is, we are saying that 234 in base 8 is equal to 420 in base 6. That is our check. So when you solve a similar problem, you check. You don't need to ask anybody whether you are right or wrong. You can check.